What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Streetcar Shenanigans YouTube channel. I am pumped to bring you an update on the 03 Cobra. I will tag the owner's Instagram on the page and go check it out, but it's a beautiful ride. It has not ran in over a year, and it drove itself to right here. We were actually just next door to the shop. We're not getting crazy because it's obviously not done yet, but we just want to see if the trans kind of worked and if everything was going well. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick wrap around on what we've been working on, what still has to happen, and then we're gonna do a much more in detail video on this car. But I just want to share it with you guys, so enjoy. Now, obviously you guys have seen this car on the channel before. We did the full custom rear end and anti-roll bar setup on it. We use UPR coilover kit, Viking coilovers. You guys have already seen that. If you have not, I will post it above my head so you guys can go check out that link. But what have we done to it since you saw it? Matt from Wisconsin Race Cars did a custom downpipe fender exit. We're gonna still extend this out a little bit so it doesn't torch the bumper. John Galloway, who you guys have seen us team up with in the past, mounted the shifter and the boost leash. We just kind of wrapped up the wiring on the boost leash. Trans brake button, bump box, and trans controller has all been wrapped up by us. There's still some miscellaneous things that need to be finished. Then the biggest thing we did is have Matt Lindsay install an 8.5 cert roll cage with swing out door arms. Did a really good job. Some things to look for. Can't see, you know, that follows the car really nicely. All you see is the gusset. Now you have to gusset if you can't weld around the joint more than, I think, 70%. So it's got that in there. Crossbar, and you went to the top of this, so it's a really clean look with a lot of space. Roll bar with the plate gusset, nice and strong. Went up behind the cage. Look at that fit. He put the pieces he cut out back in it. So I just wanted to bring you guys a quick update video on it. I'm going to start it up for you, show you that everything's working. Then we're going to get it back to the shop, do some more work on it. We're working on this and the red car all week, and then the Lightning towards the end of the week. So all three cars should be running and be able to go to their respective homes. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, subscribe down below. Stay up to date while we do some shenanigans with these cars now that they're getting wrapped up, and show you guys some fun things that we built them for. What's up, guys? This episode was gonna be just a small tidbit, but it's beautiful out, so we are gonna limp the Cobra to the car wash to get it washed and run some fuel through it. We got the RPM tax signal hooked up on the trans controller, which was left out. The only thing we still don't have is the speedometer on the dash. Doesn't work, but there's one on the trans controller which does work. So technically we have everything we need, aside from seatbelts. And it's sketchy with this roll cage. This is why you gotta put factory, or you gotta get rid of the factory Cobra seats, because we gotta lower down like 2-3 inches at least. We're sitting way up in this thing. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy this episode. Click subscribe down below. We'll bring you guys some updates while we're driving. I'm gonna hand the camera over to Dan, and we'll see you guys in just a moment. Well, we made it to the car wash.
She doesn't really like boost very much at the moment, but she is filthy. Definitely needed this, that's for sure. Oh my god. But damn, she's gonna be a fun ass car, that's for sure. Just based off the little cruising that we got, she's gonna be nasty. Oh my gosh. So bad. Absolutely filthy. In more ways than one, but. We're obviously gonna have to troubleshoot and see why she doesn't like boost very much. Wish we had a wideband in the car. We don't. We're not really getting on it at all because we don't know that information. So just putzing her around for now, getting a feel, and then we're gonna nut and bolt everything and see how she does. Oh, does she look a lot better? She's actually white underneath all that. So as I was saying before, we're just putzing her around, picking up a package, and then continuing back to the shop. Everything we wired in so far is working. Trans brake works, bump works. Just gotta be set up with a boost leash. So that just gotta get done, and then we gotta get John over here to touch up the tune a little bit. It's a little doggy, to say the least, but she is a whole lot of fun.
What's up guys, thank you for watching this far into this episode on the 03 Cobra. Now unfortunately, I'm not sure where Dan left off, giving you guys an update while we were at the car wash on this car, but it is not running very well. It's got some kind of, what may be a fuel issue. We haven't hooked up the big stuff on it yet, so we're gonna have more on that coming soon. As we diagnose it, we're just gonna update you guys, trying to hit that one episode per week, so we're just gonna keep updating you on our week as we go. But as it sits right now, the car does start, it moves itself, it shifts through all the gears, but when you try to make any kind of power with it, it's not very happy. Otherwise, everything else seems really, really good on it, so I'm really happy. We're gonna get the roll cage painted in this upcoming episodes and get this thing out of here pretty soon once we figure out what that issue is. And that may end up having to go to John and Larry, get strapped on the dyno, and start doing a whole bunch of data logging. Then also in the shop right now, before we get the lightning in this weekend to start it up, which you guys will see on next week's episode, we have the Cobra back in. Kind of a long story on this, and I'll fill you guys in on it with a separate episode tomorrow. But long story short, we had a battery cable issue with it. It was touching the drive shaft after we just got a whole bunch of fabrication work done to it. We just kind of threw it together to put it on the trailer, and I just decided to drive it down the street, which ended up being a total nightmare. So don't do that. Don't drive half-finished shit, even if it's only 1 mile. Get a trailer. So anyway, that's what's in the shop right now. Lightning's coming in this weekend. Subscribe down below so you guys can see the update, and I'm gonna put out a quick video over the weekend on the red car, and then obviously next week episode, we're really gonna focus primarily on the roll cage being painted and the Lightning getting started. So 2 big projects coming to a near end. So thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate your continued support. Subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.